Hello everyone, Sheriff Jeff Dirkse here. Just want to take a minute to update everyone on what it means by Stanislaus County rescinding their local stay-at-home order. As most of you know by now, yesterday at the Board of Supervisors meeting, the county, the public health officer, Dr. V, she rescinded most of the local public health orders that applied to the public at large. There are still a couple in place, but they serve a very specific purpose, either for a skilled nursing facility or a couple of food processing plants. So they have a very specific purpose and they don't apply to everyone. Our other local orders have all been rescinded. Why did we do this? California, on March 19th, the governor placed a California stay-at-home order. Since then, as we have navigated through COVID-19, we have had our own local orders. However, now we feel in Stanislaus County that we are at an appropriate place where we no longer have to have a local order. We can defer to the state's order. We do not have the ability to contradict that order. We can't lessen that order. We can raise it. We could make it more strict, but we don't feel that that's appropriate in Stanislaus County. With that, the county has said that we are not going to have any enforcement around this order. So what does that mean? I have said since March 19th that we will not arrest anyone for violating the state's stay-at-home order. This is in direct support of Governor Newsom's own words when he said he does not want this to be a law enforcement response. We are not going to arrest people out of this. As the sheriff, our only mechanism for enforcement is an arrest. The crime violation is a misdemeanor. So we can either cite someone, which is an arrest, even though it's not custodial if they are not booked, or we could book them for that. We are not going to make criminals out of our community or out of our citizens for violating this order. I've said that from day one and I am not changing that position. However, if anyone opens up outside of the order and outside of the guidelines that are there, they could face enforcement from state regulatory bodies. The best example of this would be if a bar opened up, ABC might come in and revoke the liquor license. That has happened elsewhere, and that is a possibility. Locally, we have absolutely no control over state regulatory agencies. Does that mean you should violate the state's order and go out and just open up and do whatever you want? Absolutely not. In Stanislaus County, we have done our utmost to treat everyone with respect and with dignity. And as adults, our expectation is that you are going to behave like an adult. And thankfully, our county has. That's one of the reasons why our numbers allow us to take this type of action. We do not have widespread community spread of COVID-19. While some of our numbers have gone up lately, they are specifically tied to 3 clusters. 42% of our infections come from those 3 clusters. 71% of our deaths come from those 3 clusters. If you want to really hear Dr. V speak to that in depth, I would encourage you all to go to the Board of Supervisors website and look at the video from yesterday. She spoke to that very well. Let's talk about gatherings for a moment. Currently under the state order, gatherings outside of your household are specifically prohibited. I would encourage you, do not gather in large groups. Do not gather outside of your household. We have had cases in this county, a cluster of transmissions that were specifically from a large gathering. This is a situation where it is just ripe for the transmission of COVID-19, and these are the sort of things that are not going to allow us to reopen when we need to. I know that graduation season is coming up. My own daughter graduates in 2 days. The party that we had planned for her has been pared down to our family. It is what we have to do in this time. I can assure you, I know firsthand, that that is not an easy decision to make. It's not a happy decision in my household, and I realize that it won't be happy in yours either, but it's the right thing to do. So please, do not gather outside of your household. Make the right decision. So let me kind of end by saying this. You are not going to get arrested in Stanislaus County for violating this order, but that doesn't mean that you should do it. What you can do and what you ought to do are 2 different things. Make a smart decision. Do what you have done since March 19th and prevent the spread of COVID-19.